everybody, Howard here with number 6 in the Fun Blues Rock Riffs series, okay? I'm going to use a drop D tuning for this. We're in the key of D and it's wrapped around a 1-4-5 like a D7, G7, and an A7. But again, it's a riff, it's a rocker, okay? It's reminiscent of, say, classic Aerosmith, maybe even Zeppelin. So anyway, I'm in a drop D tuning, so you want to tune your 6th string down a whole step to D, okay? You can use a tuner for that, or you can bounce it off of your D string, like so, okay? And as a note on the gear, I am running through a Joyo Classic Phase. I also like the MXR phase pedals as well, the phasers. So whatever suits you is fine, but I thought I'd use that on this just to give it that, again, that classic rock kind of feel, okay? And that's running into a Rat distortion pedal, and then from that, right into my Orange Crush 20 RT amp, okay? So what I'm going to do is just play the riff at tempo as usual, and then we'll slow the whole thing down and take you through it riff by riff. All right, so let's dive right in. I'm going to turn the phaser off for the instructional part of this, okay? So I'm just going straight into the Rat and into the amp, okay? So once again, we're in drop D tuning. You can see the tab up on the screen, but let me play the riff for you nice and slow. All right, so it starts with that open D string, and I use my first finger to slide from 3 to 2. And then open. And I'm playing just the 5th and the 6th strings on this. All right, then we come back to the 3rd fret with the 1st finger, and we hammer on to the 5th fret using the same 2 strings with the ring finger. So we have, then come back to the 3rd fret with the 1st finger again and do the same slide. 3rd fret to the 2nd fret, and then we want just the open 6th string. Then we grab a D7 sharp 9 chord, which you can see both in the tab and on the screen, and we play this little pocket rhythm starting from that open 6th string. So we hit the open 6th string one time, then hit the chord, open string twice, and chord twice. But there's a definite little rhythm to that. One more time. Okay, so that's our main riff, so it's played like so. Play it 3 times just like that, and as you can see on the tab, on the 4th time we play the majority of the riff, and then we attach a walking ascending line to it, taking us to the G7 chord. Okay, so let me play that slowly for you. Right, so the attached line is the open 6th string 2 times. 2nd fret off, 3rd fret off, 4th fret off. And then as we move into the 4 chord, we're playing basically what's mentally a G7 chord, right? But we're on the 4 chord again, and what I'm doing here is, because of the drop D tuning, I can bar across the 4th string, the 5th string, and the 6th strings at the 5th fret. And the only string that's going to move is going to be that A string, the 5th string. So let me do that slowly for you again. And if you want, you can add a pinch of muting. sounds kind of nice, just tightens it up and gives it a little kick, okay? So again, there's a little rhythm in there, a little syncopation, so let me play that for you again. That little kick, okay? And then we move right back to the original riff. But just one time, okay? So let's play what we have so far slowly. And then we move to the 5 chord, which in this case is going to be an A7, but we have to finger it a little bit differently because of this drop D tuning, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm placing my ring finger on the 7th fret on the 6th string, okay? And then my first finger's on the 5th fret on the D string, and then using my second finger, I'm playing the 6th fret on the G string, okay? And we play the same rhythm that we used on the D7 chord. So we've got that one strike on the bass note, then play the D string and the G strings, then 2 strokes on the root note again, the 6th string. So we have, and you can see I came back and hit that chord again, that double stop. Slowly. And then we're going to walk that bass note. So we're moving from 7 to 6, and we move into what is now a G7 chord. So it's the same fingering, okay? So slowly, I know you can see the tab, but nice and slow. And then you can see we play 5 to 3. So let's do that again slowly. All right, so we play 5, 3, and then open, okay? You can do a little bit of muting on that. That's advised so it doesn't get too muddy, right? And then we have this riff at the tail end of it. All right, so I'm on the 5th fret on the D string, and that's a half step bend and release. Then 3rd fret, back to 5th fret, back to 3. So we have, then on the A string we have 3 to 4, and then open 6th string again, and we hit that D7 sharp 9 chord again. So the whole lick is, now if you wanted to play this in a circle, okay, just loop it, you would want to go to an A7 chord at the end instead. So you could do this. Okay, so what I did there is the riff exactly as I did it before, but I pegged an A7 chord at the end. And I played that simply by using the 5th fret on the D string again, the 6th fret on the G string, and the open A string. That would allow you to turn it around and go right back into the riff, okay? Okay, so let's turn the phaser back on and let's play the whole thing. So there you go with number 6 in the fun blues rock riffs series. I hope you enjoyed it. Do check out the other ones. I think you'll like those as well. And all the best to everyone, and I shall see you in the next video.